Hey everyone, this is Louis7 and I am streaming World of Warcraft Burning Crusade Classic. I also have somebody here with me, Dan's World, who has joined,
Hello.
I believe, a couple LotRO streams, but today we are doing WoW and this is my first time playing the Burning Crusade Classic. So a few exciting things here, but mainly I am playing a Shaman, and I just found out this morning, actually a few moments ago, that Dan's World wanted to join me and I was fine with that, doing a sort of duo stream, but he is also playing a Shaman, it looks like. And hello,
Yes.
Mistweaver, already here. I was kind of curious, I saw so many people waiting. It seems like it shows the waiting numbers on YouTube, and it seems like even more than my recent LotRO streams. And that is one question I had. I talked a little bit to Dan's World about this earlier this morning, about what people call Burning Crusade Classic, because way back in the day, I always thought it was just shortened to BC rather than TBC. And then it seemed like over time people started calling it TBC compared to BC. And now I think everybody basically calls it TBC. So I did not really know what to call Burning Crusade Classic, and I titled it BCC. But if I need to change that to TBCC, as confusing as that all is, you all can let me know. Or Dan could let me know what you all
don't
think
think it
about
matters.
that. I don't know if it matters that much. Also, if there's any issues with the audio or Dan's volume compared to mine, please do let me know. But I think, are we all good to get started?
Yeah.
So we're
And
just
just
not
by the
spinning in
way,
circles?
how you were talking about Discord voice pop-ups showing up on your
Yep.
screen. You know you can turn that off in Discord, right?
Yeah, but I'd actually rather it on, I think. So people
Okay.
can...
What's your vote?
It's very small on the top left corner, but so people can actually see that I'm in Discord for once. I think that would be helpful when I do my LotRO streams with my kinship. Well, I'm too used to playing LotRO. I was expecting it to auto-run me to the NPC. You know how, like, when you right-click somebody, it will run you all the way to them? And you can even
Yeah.
press U and it'll run you. Instead, I get my reputation panel pulled up. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a transition to me getting used to World of Warcraft in general compared to LotRO, and it's already come up. LotRO has already come up. I was going to say that it's probably inevitable that I will sometime talk about LotRO during this stream. So for people coming, maybe less familiar with my channel, coming because of Burning Crusade content, I usually do Lord of the Rings Online content. So it's likely to come up. It's been a while since I've done these quests, but I don't think they have changed much throughout, like, the regular WoW.
Oh, these are pretty much mostly the same.
And do we have a quest tracker yet? I don't have any add-ons, just so you know.
If you push L and I think shift click, it'll track the quests. But
Okay,
you can
but we
like
don't
track
have
quests with
one.
actual objectives.
Okay, we don't have one on the map yet, though. Have to remind myself, was that added in Wrath of the Lich King?
I mean, there's an add-on that you can get that does all that stuff. It's called Questy.
I'm wondering if I will want to do that. And Bruno, I am not using any add-ons. I have some add-ons. I feel like the UI is really big. Maybe I'm just too used to LotRO's UI. Yeah, I have my UI turned all the way small. Can't get any smaller. Oh, you're really doing all the work here.
Oh, you're streaming, and I'm carrying you. Hee hee hee. Oh.
Yeah, I'm
red
really
patch.
excited to do Shaman. I don't know about you, but it was probably rivaled my mage for one of my most played classes in actual Burning Crusade, and even beyond that when it came to Alliance.
Well, I never actually really played Shaman until Warlords when you and I were
Oh.
both leveling one together.
Well, that was way later.
Yeah, so
I remember Warlords of Draenor. A lot of people didn't like that, but I had fun leveling characters during that expansion, actually.
I don't think the rating for how much there was, or how little there was, wasn't bad either. It's just the big old wait time between each raid
Yeah,
and then the next expansion.
I don't remember taking a particular liking to the raids.
I particularly liked Highmaul, and Blackrock Foundry was pretty cool too.
Okay, I think Highmaul was the one I liked the most, the first one. One thing I noticed about some of the later expansions is I usually didn't like the regular dungeons or heroics, whatever, quite as much. compared to the earlier expansions.
Yeah, the WoD dungeons are kind of crap.
So Mistweaver, you got your first character to the cap in WoD, but you started in Mist of Pandaria. I returned to WoW in Mist of Pandaria after taking a big break. And hello, Vegas Sims. Today we are doing something different. WoW Burning Crusade Classic. I think this is my first Classic WoW stream. I played it quite a bit. That's one thing I did want to eventually talk about today was what I did basically in Classic WoW. And I got a mage to level 60. Didn't do much raiding. I wasn't really interested in raiding that much in Classic WoW. And then I got a warrior up to level 50 something, and then I think a druid around level 40 for my highest level characters. But one of the big things I did and have always done in WoW is make gold. And I think at one point, the last month or two of my playtime was basically all on my bank alt making gold. I still have some of that left over, but I gave a lot of it away. I think I turned one character into the Burning Crusade era so far. I'll probably turn most of my characters to Burning Crusade. But I did actually turn my bank alt, so if I really feel like I need resources or like bags or something like that, that is something I could get. Otherwise, it is mostly fresh start stuff today.
How far into your quest are you?
I need one more of each.
Okay. Same here.
I wonder, for some reason I have T for my auto attack keybind. Not my keybind, but I have it like on my skill bar for my auto attack icon. Do you know when that becomes the default keybind for auto attack?
I just right click.
Okay. I remember running into that issue and I don't know, I need one more moth. Don't know exactly when that happened. Final Fantasy 14, I don't remember, did you ever play that?
Yeah,
I'm thinking you
I've talked to
did.
you about it a lot.
Yeah, I thought that was the game. I never actually started playing that. I have a hard time branching out to games, essentially.
I was actually thinking about getting back into it because I got a new expansion coming out.
Oh, they do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my problem with the games usually, especially MMOs, is I like to spend all my time essentially in one or two games rather than spread myself thin throughout a bunch of games. Cannot wear mail yet. That comes at level 40 if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Same level as dual wield, I think.
And then at level 50 you get like bonuses for wearing all mail armor.
Okay. Yeah, I know my Shaman back in the day, I played Enhancement. I also liked Elemental though. So it's kind of troubling, I guess, with the Shaman. I like both the DPS specs a lot, but usually prefer Enhancement. So that will be my plan with this character. This character is not a complete remake of my original Shaman. The name of this character is a pun on Louis and Shaman, but turned to the female version. I don't think it's my best named character, but
Yeah, I thought it was a rather strange one.
it is all I could really come up with. I was going to try to make a male Shaman, but then I would either have to be a male dwarf or Draenei. Didn't want to be a male Draenei, didn't want to be a dwarf.
I don't think dwarves can be shamans yet.
Oh, they can't be yet? It didn't really matter for me anyway, but that's actually good to know. I should probably sell. I'm not used to actually having to make 100% sure I sell at the vendor.
And Walker comes out in November.
What comes out in November? Oh, Endwalker. I thought you said Watolk, like Wrath of the Lich King.
Oh, no.
I was confused for a minute there.
I would be so excited though.
Yeah,
It's the only expansion I haven't gotten to play in, dude.
Oh, and that's probably the one I'd be most excited to return to.
Yeah. So I remember coming to your house and watching you heal on Legime.
There is my air conditioner.
Pretty much just chain heal, chain heal, chain heal. I was like, this looks so cool.
Spamming chain heal. It actually was fun. My old shaman name was Legime, and I'm not the biggest fan of that name, so that's why I didn't reuse that name.
I don't like that name anymore.
Yeah, I'm really bad at coming up with character names. So now I just try to stick to puns on Louis. I feel like I've done these quests so many times I can just go through it and not pay any attention at all. So dwarves can be shamans from Wrath. I believe at least Wrath. Probably not. Didn't start in Kata.
I thought it was Kata, but I also didn't really play in
Could
Wrath,
be
so
Kata. I thought there were
When I
dwarf
came
shamans in Wrath.
when I came back in Kata, they could have been shamans, but I don't know when they added that because it was late Kata. You need to cast Gift with the Naru on one of these fallen
Oh,
Draenei, by the
I
way.
got credit on that already.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Sweet.
That is actually somehow I remember that every time we've quested with Draenei together that we all get credit.
I forgot that was a thing.
Good old auto attack. That'll be a little bit better when we get like Wind Fury and that stuff.
Level 3.
I'm most excited for, of all things, probably Storm Strike.
I don't know if I'm going to go Enhancement or
Okay.
Elemental yet.
Yeah, I don't even remember exactly what's in Elemental. I also don't remember, do you know if Lava Lash is in Burning Crusade?
I don't think so.
Okay, that was added later. I remember having most fun with Shaman and Wrath compared to Burning Crusade, but I don't think I disliked it in Burning Crusade, obviously.
All I know is that Shamans are really strong right now.
Well, that's good. Did you train spells? I don't think I did that.
Yeah, I got Rockbiter Weapon, that's your level 2 ability.
Yeah, I saw you had Rockbiter Weapon. I was like, wait a minute, I don't have that. So no Lava Lash. Hey, Ray.
Well, I don't know about that. Don't take my... Oh, Miss Weaver said that. Cause you probably know more about the Shaman class than I do.
Maybe. I don't think I've been picking up any Corrupted Flowers.
You only need 3 of them.
I'm too used to things shining so much in LotRO. It'll take me a moment to get used to how things work here again. But I actually do see 2 more, so good on that. My Hobbit looks weird. It's blue, tall, and has a tail. I would call that a strange Hobbit. Do I have what?
Any gear?
I looted a belt and bracers, I think. I also have pants and cloak. There we go.
Cause I look drastically different than you.
You too. Yeah, I'm going to have to get used to it. It's really weird with the thumbnail for today. My character is blue, and I had green armor. That's very different a look than I'm used to. So there is one more corrupted flower up here.
How many lasher samples do you need?
3 more. How many do you need?
4.
4. Okay. Morgath. Morgath sounds like a Lord of the Rings name, I guess because Morgoth and all that. Okay, 2 more lasher samples for me and then I am done, I believe. We already have inoculation and spare parts.
Yeah, but we gotta turn these quests in after this, I think.
That
because
is... Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Plus, I can at least train.
Yeah, you'll be able to train.
Yeah, do you know how XP works in Burning Crusade? It's probably more than vanilla, if I remember correctly. I just don't know how much more.
Actually, it's less. From level 1 to 20, it's the same, and then from 20 to 60, it's reduced by 30%.
The amount of XP you get? Or how much is needed?
No, the amount you need.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering how, like, quickly you leveled, so you'll level faster. It's probably good. I thought about doing Outland content on my mage. I don't remember if I talked to you about this, Dan, but thought about doing the Outland content on my mage, but decided I'd rather just do a fresh start and level a shaman. And then if I want in downtimes, could start Outland on my mage. I got all my stuff. I don't know if I already told you.
I just need one more lasher sample.
Alright. And by the way, as an outlook for today, I don't know about you, Dan, but I was pretty much going to go up until about dinner time. So, up to 4-ish hours or so, depending how things go, of course.
And you're an hour behind me, right?
Yeah, it is 1:17 where I am. Good old
Okay.
Central Time.
Yeah, I'd have to stop in the middle to take a quick break just so I can put my clothes in the dryer, but yeah,
Okay.
that actually works perfect. 'Cause
Actually-
I need to get ready for work at 5.
Okay, and while you do your break, that would be a good time for me to maybe log on my bank vault and see if I could send myself some OP gear or some bags at least. Okay, so there is a vendor here. That's the first thing. Yeah, I remember in Classic, that's a weird way to refer to that, but in Classic, I do remember level 40 being when things got really slow, it felt like. I still enjoyed the levels. 40 to 60 were quite fun for me,
40
but
to 50 is my least favorite
took
part
a
of the
lot.
game.
Yeah, I could see 40 to 50. That seemed like the part that did drag on a lot. You basically have to do everything, it seems like, to level up, especially if you aren't running dungeons. And I think around the time I started to stop playing as much is when boosts became more and more popular. I was never really interested in that stuff, and it became harder and harder to get groups, regular groups, to do dungeons at that point. And I don't know about this server, but from what I've heard, it just kept getting worse and worse over time. I don't think I trained. I should probably go get Rock Rider real quick.
Up until the what's that thing called? The pre-patch came out. Group chat, LFG chat was pretty much nothing but want to sell boost, want to sell mirror boost, 300 pull, 50 gold, 30 gold, whatever, however much it was. I want to sell ZGs. Yada yada for solo, yada yada for duo, yada yada for trio.
Okay, Shaman Trainer is back up here, I think. I should know where this Shaman Trainer is. That was a Priest
It's
Trainer.
right here.
That's a Paladin Trainer.
Right
There
on
he
me.
is. Yeah, he looks like a Shaman.
Earth shock
Biter weapon.
and Earth shock at level 4.
That'll be exciting.
Oh yeah.
For now, we got one
And-
enhancement. Don't know where to put this for now. We'll put it at 7. Hello, Dennis. You were wondering if WoW has an overarching storyline or if it's just the quest chains, and you vaguely remember that it lacked in this area. So I would probably agree with the idea that there's not much of an overarching storyline. It's more so quest chains and side storylines. That's actually one thing I like about the game, and kind of similar, one thing I like in LotRO is all the side stuff, not really the overarching storyline. Dan, you could correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was later expansions that they started going into overarching storylines, like perhaps starting
Yeah.
in WoD. I really remember that. Even Mist of Pandaria a little bit. Maybe
the
even
storyline for
Cataclysm.
WoW didn't. The storyline for WoW didn't start until Wrath, because that's when Vari and Ren came back,
And
and the story with Arthas being a thing.
Okay. But yeah,
And they had stories and Burning Crusade and Classic, but you had to read the quest text. There weren't like cinematic shorts like there are in Wrath.
yeah, and they weren't really completely overarching, I don't think, throughout the
Yeah.
entire game. Like Lord of the Rings, LotRO has all the volumes and the such from Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Wrath's story
cooking.
went into Cataclysm. Cataclysm went into Mist. Mist went into WoD, and WoD to Legion, so on and so forth.
Revive, that is a good idea to drop a like. And if you did drop a like, thank you everybody. But likes, I know people probably talk about them a lot. Do I need to do stuff? Let's see. Oh, I guess
Somebody
we're both doing it.
dropped a dislike.
Oh no. I want to see if this counts for me. It did. Yay, I get to be lazy. I'm used to being lazy from LotRO. It's made me lazy, I think, to be honest. Especially yesterday, when I was doing stuff with the Mithril League in the Waste. It was a lot of fun, but we were doing basically landscape content with a raid. It was group content, but still it was super easy. I was just able to not pay attention the entire time. Wow, this needs a really close range. Yeah, if you like an overarching storyline to follow, LotRO is probably a good game for that, Dennis. And the Warden's a good clash choice for that. I'm guessing the Draenei area was a lot more packed during pre-patch times.
Yes.
I expected more people here. I think I've run into 2 people. Maybe it was the same person each time even.
Emitter spare part.
I have not gotten any spare parts, but again, I'm used to things shining.
They don't spawn down there, that's why.
Oh, that could be why.
Tell me if you get credit for this one. Probably not. Nope.
Did you inoculate somebody?
Did you even have that quest?
What
You
quest?
should have 3 quests.
Yep. The emitter spare
3.
parts is the one I did not get credit for.
Okay, so you actually have that quest.
Yep.
It doesn't show it on your, oh, there it is. What the heck?
Oh, I just didn't have
No,
it
does.
tracked. If that's why.
Yeah, but it didn't even, like, show your quest log open or anything like that.
Oh.
It just randomly started tracking again.
Huh. There's a mage.
Oh, well, you can have that spare part.
Yay.
And I'll
There they
inoculate
are,
this guy.
actually. Yeah, I recognize them. Well, it's been a while since I've been here. I do remember this stuff.
You want to inoculate that
Yeah.
owl cannon, get those spare parts.
So was it in Wrath? The server we are on. What server are we on? Westfall, I think?
Westfall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the server. One big reason is because of the name. I really like the Westfall zone. I think we inoculated everybody.
Yeah, we just need
Just
to get
need-
spare parts now.
Yeah, I need 2 more spare parts.
Me too. You can have that one.
And then I also have a couple horde on a server, Mankirk?
Mm-hmm.
Why am I getting mixed up on that? Mankirk, I think, right? Not
It's
Mankirk.
Mankirk.
Yeah, okay.
Mankirk's wife.
That's mainly what I remember it from, Mankirk's wife. I assume now that more people are in the stream and active with chat, just a reminder, if there are any issues with audio, if Dan, the guy I'm in Discord with, is too loud or too quiet, let me know. Who's going to get it? You're going to get it. I think you and I both need one more.
Yep, I'm getting my last one now. There's one up there at the front of the cave.
So, Mistweaver, you think the Horde is the best faction? The, I guess, problem with that with me is way back in the day when I first started, everybody I knew played Alliance, so I started playing Alliance. And that's basically what I've stuck with. Plus, I don't think you can be a space goat if you're a Horde.
I actually despise the Alliance now.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
I started playing on that PvP server, remember?
Oh.
And the Alliance dudes on that server are absolute buttholes.
That was a good catch on your language.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
agree
basically
with
one
you.
reason. Also, a lot of the Horde are a little bit ugly looking. I'd prefer to not play something ugly. I'd prefer to not play something ugly and play a Shaman at the same time. So then I'm basically stuck with a cow Tauren, which they're not too bad.
Laurens are our best
But-
slot.
But with Tauren, they feel too nice and peaceful to be a part of the Horde to me.
See, but the Horde aren't even intrinsically bad.
That is true. Although
It's just like Jedi and Sith and Star Wars lore. Like, you could argue that Jedi are actually more evil than Sith
I
are.
want strength. I want no
It's
defense.
all just a matter of perspective. Or a certain point of view.
Hey, upgraded my cloth pants to rough leather leggings. Oh, I need to... Did we just get the quest to disperse the thing at the lake? I assume.
No.
So I need to go do that and come back probably.
Yeah. Did you grab the Shaman quest?
Yeah, Call of the Earth. I have it completed. Oh, maybe I just need to turn it in. I have the item in my bag. That's why I assumed I needed to go, like, consume it, but maybe not.
Yeah, it takes us to a little cove up there by the A and M and Vale on the map. And, we use the Earth's...
Yeah,
oh, wait,
the
we don't
Earth
even have it.
Totem.
Speak with the spirit of the Vale. Well, I guess there's already a spirit there. The troll and the orc one, you have to drink like a potion or something called Spirit Septa, and it
Oh.
shows the elementals.
Ruben, you were wondering how the Hunter is in WoW, and I don't know. I don't know how I would compare it to the LotRO Hunter, if I enjoy it more or less. I think the Burning Crusade and Wrath Hunter I liked quite a bit, but it was probably... There are too many exciting classes in WoW, where there are a lot that I can enjoy, like the Druid, Shaman, Mage, even Warrior, Paladin, all stick out to me before the Hunter. There's a skunk.
The hunter in WoW is just like every other hunter in every other game. It's one of the best DPS. It's just a straight up DPS class. I know some classes they don't have pets, but it's a pet. It's one of 2 pet classes in WoW. I prefer it over the hunter in LotRO.
Yeah, it's probably a little bit smoother feeling, maybe. That can
Yeah,
probably
it
be
is, because
described
you have
about every
that.
sort of gameplay thing in WoW, though, but
Well, it's also just a whole lot
I feel
smoother
like-
than hunter and LotRO because it has a pet that
Yeah,
literally
it's a
takes the
pet.
damage for you.
slaying the restless earth spirits. So I was planning as a heads up to basically quest in the entire Blood Elf area, which would be both Azure Mist and Blood Mist Isle, just because I don't really remember them. I, again, don't think they were changed too much in future expansions, but since it's new, it's basically the place I haven't done. So just planned on sticking to here, just so you know.
That's fine.
And see how it is. I've heard a lot of people don't like it that much. I kind of remember a lot of running around, though. But at least it's a nice place
never-
to run around. Did we get all done?
I think in my entire time playing WoW, I've done Blood Mist Isle one time.
Wow. I
Or-
did it once more
yeah.
recently. I leveled up Paladin. I don't even remember when this was. Legion or WoD time would be my guess. Don't think it was BFA. Mainly because I didn't
don't
play
think
the
you
game
played at
during
all in
BFA.
BFA.
Yeah, I didn't even play low level characters. That was the expansion that I did not like. Like
Most people absolutely hate that expansion.
my rating of expansions from least favorite to favorite, at the very top would probably be BFA and then Shadowlands and then Legion, and then I'm literally going in reverse order on accident, but that's why I haven't played as much WoW lately, because I haven't enjoyed the expansions as much. But the good news is we have classic WoW, so I get to go back and be slow and have the different playstyle and different game design and philosophy and all that.
Yeah, the version of the game that's actually an MMORPG.
Sometimes I feel like WoW, current WoW, feels too much like an action RPG, like too much Diablo-like.
I mean, it basically is. You can play through pretty much the entire game solo and get gear, like good gear. Like, not best gear, but good gear.
Basically. Yeah, you can, yeah, like Pokemon 2.0 for hunters. Shadowlands, you feel like that will be a WoD 2.0? For me, it is. Maybe, like, overall community-wise, it could be like that, but for me, I found it less enjoyable than WoD. The good thing about Shadowlands, a really good thing, is the level scaling, level squish. I really like that, but unfortunately to me, the gameplay is still not quite as fun. I also never really got quite into leveling a new character. I did level a new character up a little bit, but not all that high, to where I could really, I guess, immerse myself in the new leveling experience, especially in a place like Outland or Northrend, two of the places I've still really enjoyed questing in. Where are we going? To the little bandit thingies that I can't think of the name of. I think they're little blood elves, right? Or I guess normal-sized blood elves, but it's just how I describe things sometimes as little.
I don't think they'll do that, Mist. Because this one actually has like a really good story. I think they're actually going to finish this one.
And I could never get
into it with how much lore they're setting up.
I could never get into the story. Sylvanas annoyed me, and I was like disinterested in Sylvanas from day one, basically. And they just kept going and going with Sylvanas, and my interest just kept going and going down. Unfortunately.
The story is actually what even keeps me engaged in WoW anymore, besides Classic.
So, are you enjoying the story, like with Sylvanas and all that?
I like it, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's... I don't know, it just never really got me going to begin with.
They're actually exploring, like, Sylvanas' powers a lot more and shaking some things up with this expansion in regards to story. Like, Anduin's basically a Death Knight now.
Do you notice these blood elves are a little? They're like tiny.
Yeah, blood elves aren't very big.
Are they this small though? Like if we ran into an actual player blood elf?
Yeah.
Huh. They're tiny.
We're just beating down on some teenage blood elves, dude.
I do wonder how Shadowlands will go though. And what the next expansion will be. For me, just because I haven't had much interest, Shadowlands, just because of the level squish and stuff there, is what made me interested in the expansion. I don't know that I can even have much interest in future ones.
I've actually leveled up new Death Knight on Tichondrius. One of my old co-workers is in AOTC guild over there. I was like, I want in on that. Let me join. So I started leveling on DK.
I still need 6 more Blood Elf Scouts. Yeah, leveling is, I think, what I could be most interested in with Shadowlands. Up until Shadowlands, basically.
The nice thing about the Shaman weapon enhancement things now are that they last 30 minutes instead of 5.
Oh yeah. I did not even know they only lasted 5 minutes. I only
Yeah,
played a
dude,
Shaman up till like level 11 or whatever though, anyway.
it was so annoying.
I will say, Mistweaver, that Unholy Death Knight was one of the more fun classes that I did play, because I played them all. I played every single spec in Shadowlands, at least pre-level 50. I think it was 45. All my characters, if I remember correctly, were maybe at least level 40. I don't even know 45, but 40 to 50 I played every single spec, and I do remember Unholy Death Knight stood out as a fun one.
The last time I liked Unholy DK was when I was leveling my original DK and Mop or Kata or whatever it was. I tried leveling this one that I'm leveling now as an Unholy the last time I played, but I like Frost so much more.
Oh, really?
Even, yeah.
Huh. To me, it's been the
Yeah,
opposite. That Frost has gotten less fun over time, and Unholy's gotten more fun over time.
Well, what sucks about it is that Unholy is like the best melee damage in the game by far right now.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I usually, for the stuff I do, don't even pay attention to that. This guy has a quest ring. Not a quest ring, a quest exclamation. There we go. I was really considering buying a staff from the vendor. That used to be a problem I had, like, way back in the day, where I would just want to buy all this armor and weapon from vendors.
It's not even worth it.
That is why I decided, especially with two of us here, it's not like one weapon upgrade would speed us up that much.
Are you going to do a crafting thing on this character?
Yeah, I don't know. I have to actually remind myself, depending how long your break is, maybe I can log in all my characters. And remind myself what crafting I already have. Hello, Bacalonius. You said Burning Crusade was when you started WoW, and you're ready for some nostalgia. Hopefully you played a Draenei, because then that would help a little bit with nostalgia, because I will basically be sticking to Azure Misdialed today. I don't know how far we will get. Probably go roughly 3-ish hours more, would be my guess.
Probably use our Hearthstone.
Hearthstone. When do shamans get their extra Hearthstone thing? You know what I'm talking about? Astral Recall?
Yeah.
Do they get it in Burning
about.
Crusade?
I
don't even remember if we get it in this expansion. I think we do.
I have no idea. You know, like I said, you probably know more about the class than I do.
Well, I got to the level cap, and that's about it. As you may remember, I didn't really do much dungeons. I did dungeons. I didn't raid or do heroics much in Burning Crusade.
Yeah, I knew that. I also know that you didn't really even know that that was like a thing that you were, technically speaking, supposed to do once you got level 70. But I do remember you would farm primals and stuff like that all the time. And that was all you do.
Make gold. That's what I thought you were supposed to do. Just make gold and buy stuff. I still don't know what I spent all my gold on, but I spent every single amount of gold I made on what would probably be considered junk. Actually, I had my warrior or paladin. I think it was a paladin, like a level 20 something paladin that I just got all the good enchants and armor on to be really good in stockades. That is a nice weapon. I think I'll go with a staff.
I'm gonna rock the mace because I also have a shield.
Oh, I had a shield too, but it's just a battered buckler.
I like the aesthetic more of a mace and shield than a staff.
Then maybe Elemental is a good choice for you.
The level.
Yeah, I was kind of reminding myself, I think I had my Astral Recall set to Negron, which is probably my favorite zone. One of my favorite zones in the entirety of WoW, actually. Alright, I gotta test this new staff out and rank up my staff skill. That's a thing in WoW. Old WoW, at least. Classic WoW. You have to attack things with new weapons. That's going to be a big thing with Shaman, because I'll probably be swapping between different one-handed weapons, two-handed weapons for a while, and then one-handed weapons. Probably good to actually switch a lot. I don't think it takes that long to rank up your weapon skill, but...
Nah, it doesn't take long.
I think I remember it being like a big topic of discussion and things people talked about a lot as like being a hard thing, but I don't think in reality it's actually that bad. Like the staff, I'm getting 52 crits. So, Bacalonius, your first character was a Draenei Paladin. That sounds fun. I like Draenei's probably a little bit too much. I guess because they're different. They're not quite human, but they're very humanoid-like, and they aren't really ugly like some of the Horde things that look a little bit different are. At least what I consider ugly. So maybe that's why I gravitate towards Draenei. The problem with Draenei is, I guess I used to like playing females because I didn't like playing giant male characters, but one problem with the Draenei is the male are really big and bulky and ugly. And all my WoW characters in time, I have one male Draenei, which is a Death Knight. I gave it a fair chance once at least.
Do you want to do this fishing quest?
If you want to. It's one nice thing about classic WoW is a lot of things like that you can skip if you want, but I wouldn't mind going ahead and getting my fishing up. I don't know if it helps. I don't know if I intend to fish on this character much, but while we're here I might as well train that and get a fishing rod. Don't need the
we
attack.
have to use the Draenei fishing net.
I got Stone Skin Totem. I also got Earth Shock. Do we have to actually fish for this quest? I don't even remember.
No, you get a net. Did you get credit for that?
Don't think so. Didn't get credit for anything, so...
Oh, Murloc!
Oh, my favorite. It's an angry Murloc. Should probably switch weapons. Red Snapper. Okay, so we fish in the School of Red Snapper?
Well, I was probably gonna go jewel crafting, if you don't mind if I need that.
Oh, that's fine. A lot of stuff like that I don't really care much about. What are you doing? How'd you get the Red Snapper?
Use the net. There's the net in your
There's a
inventory.
net. Oh, we did get a net. Okay. I wonder if I probably knew that back in the day, but here I was ready to work on my fishing. So you just go into the school and use the net, it looks like.
Yep.
So Bacalonius,
so
you are all for the bulk. It's good for people that like that. But for me, nowadays, I usually prefer... What is Stone Skin? That is armor? Okay.
No, it's melee damage reduction.
So kind of like armor. That's more what I meant, defensive. Ooh, the Murloc dropped a Red Snapper. My inventory is getting full. But yeah, for me, I nowadays more so like to play male characters because I feel like they're better representative of me. But unfortunately, I still don't want to be a male Draenei. Also, it's easier for me to name male characters. I could just name it Louis, and that'd be very easy. We need Walk on Water. I don't know when we get that, but I feel like we need it right now.
Well, I just need 5 more.
I need, after this one, hopefully just 7 more. Are these are quest items, so they're not tradable fish either.
Yeah, they are.
They are? Oh yeah, they don't say... You can trade quest items like that?
Yeah.
Well, if you get more than 10, I guess we could do that. Zone has nice colors. Colors I don't get much in LotRO. That's also true with the Shaman. It's a class, if I think about the classes in WoW, this is probably the hardest one to reproduce with something in LotRO, because there's just nothing quite like it. I guess Runekeeper would be the closest.
I was gonna say Runekeeper's the closest, in my opinion.
There is the Lightning Runekeeper, which captures a little bit of it, I guess. If the Runekeeper was like the old days before the trait trees, and you had reason to use the frost spells a lot, then it could be a bit like Elemental, I suppose. Well, we're level 6, making progress. So this general series of leveling the Shaman, I don't know, Dan, if you want to be here for like every single time I do it. Might be a bit hard to line that up all the time, but if you do want to, we could do that, I suppose.
Yeah, I'd be down.
But yeah, I was thinking maybe once a week for it, to twice a week, depending how things are going.
Yeah. I don't want to like hold you back or anything though, because like my schedule's always like super weird.
Right, yeah, I know. That was basically the concern, I suppose. My work is usually the regular 9 to 5, I guess. Somewhere thereabouts.
That's what my normal stuff is, but they change it every now and then. Like this week I've been in the kitchen, and like tonight I close and tomorrow I work 2 to 10.
I feel like we should go where we can run, but maybe not. I wish I didn't have a need to feel like I need to do every quest. Like, I just feel like I'm missing out on too much if I don't do this quest for some reason, even if it is a little bit of a slow quest.
How many red snappers do you have?
I am up to 7.
Dang.
So we can probably start heading back.
Yeah, I just finished it, so anything that you get is gonna be all you.
I will need to sell when we get up there. So I'm thinking I will probably, I'd kind of like this character to just use their own resources, but I'll probably go ahead and go on my bank. I'll do all the bag stuff.
Yeah, you want to do that whenever we get back up there to the next hub.
Yeah, when we get to that camp, is the mail instant to your own character now? I think I heard that.
Yes, it is.
Okay, wow, that'll be very nice. But yeah, I don't know how netherweave bags are doing price-wise. I don't know if I can quite go to that straight away. I imagine they're pretty expensive to start the expansion. But I think my bank all is around 1,400 gold maybe. Which in Burning Crusade terms is probably not all that much, but should be plenty to get me a bag or two. Or preferably 4. So they're 10 gold each on your server, Mistweaver. If they're that cheap, even if they're 20 gold each, I wouldn't mind spending that much on the bags. I know they are probably going to eventually get super cheap because netherweave is so common and they're very easy to craft, but I'm actually surprised they're already that cheap on a server. But then again, a lot of people go super fast with things in WoW. So I could definitely also see that being the case. Oh, I can get 11 red snappers. Now I can destroy one. Dictina? That is a weird name. I am just selling real quick, even though we're going straight to a town, I believe. I wonder if I can cook that thing. I don't remember if that's one that's cookable, the Slither skin mackerel.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, the bigger nether weaves, I could definitely see those being more expensive. And I don't know if I already said that or not, but I still could see that being the case, the 18 slot ones. Then I don't remember, there are 20 slots in this, right?
I don't think so.
Maybe, or is it just the
Parasilton's
imbued nether
gigantic
weave?
bag might be.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know craftable 20 slots, but I thought there might be some available. And then Frostweave and Wrath of the Lich King will be 20 slots. Remember, all my characters for a long time in WoW, Netherweave bags is basically what they would start on. Because they were so easy and cheap to get. And it's a lot of bag slots. Compared to little old linen bags that are like 6 slots. Frostweave, it could be 22 slots. I thought it was 20, but that is possible. So we should get a lot of quests. Now, I don't know the optimal way to go about these quests, but I think there are some around Azure Watch and then some that take you south.
I think so, something like that. And you're home, browse, trash.
Okay, I will swap over. I have one character again that is set to Burning Crusade. All my other characters here, they just say choose expansion. Most of them will probably make it to Burning Crusade, but I'd consider keeping 1 or 2 maybe in Classic. But this is my bank alt, who doesn't have any mail. I would not expect him to have any mail. And I have to look for bags. He's using the good old rune cloth. That's what I got most of my characters, I think, in Classic is rune cloth. Imbued netherweave, that's one problem with WoW. I feel way more add-on dependent in WoW compared to any other game, especially with the auction house. I feel way more add-on dependent with the auction house. Did you want bags, Dan? Item was not found. Oh no. I don't even know how many I bought. 1, 2, 3. That's not found either. Did you want any bags? He might have muted or taken an AFK, I'm not sure. But either way, I'll go ahead and buy more bags. I have plenty of money to do that. Well, not buy the 35, but I'll buy some of these 15s. And then the other thing, even if he doesn't need those, this character could use them. I wonder, maybe not for my Shaman, but the Imbued Netherweave could be useful as well. The other thing I would look at on the auction house is this character craft. I know I'm getting way sidetracked, but I think this character disenchants. That is what he does. That is one way I made all this gold in actual Classic, was disenchanting things. I wonder what Shaman has. Can they use two-handed? They probably have to train for axes. I don't know about two-handed maces. I know I can use staves, so just search some sort by level. Is that a thing? That's how you sort by level. Just see if there are any cheap low-level staves. And there are. I don't feel like 30 silver is a bad price for a single weapon to get my character. Of all this random stuff.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I did not actually ever hear that you were going at AFK, but I went ahead and got you some bags as well, I believe. Except I only bought 7 on accident.
Well, thanks.
There, I got a 12 slot bag for you. Hey, Hansu. One thing I want to do is just check my bank, trying to remind myself everything this character has. Oh, I got a bunch of stuff, okay. I have probably like 50 arcane elixirs. If you do go elemental.
Dude, it's so weird because you're talking about that stuff and I can hear you in Discord, but like on your stream, it's like a few seconds behind.
Yeah, I remember the stream used to be, what was it, like 30 seconds to a minute delay, but I changed it to low latency, which it should still be on, instead of ultra low latency. I was worried ultra low latency would reduce the quality a little too much. But yeah, it's good to know it's only a few seconds delayed now. There we go. Took me a minute for my character to move normal. Now I already have everything. Is that guy's name Killjoy that made that bag? So far I've had 4 different people make the 4 bags that I equipped. Oh, I'm used to having an auto sort button as well. No, don't want to bind. There's one I bound to me, I think, already. Oh, maybe not. It didn't actually equip. No. Hold up. This is taking me a moment. Okay, they're still all BOE. Where are you? Wow. I feel OP with all these bags. There you go.
Thank you very much.
That is for carrying me through while I don't have to pay any attention at all.
Oh yeah.
I also bought myself a staff because it was 30 silver.
I saw.
Yeah, shamans are quite fun to me. We haven't gotten into the very fun parts with shaman, but we are working there. Got your goat. Good, they gave me might. I wish I had a buff for them. I'll just have to summon them a totem that doesn't do anything for them. Oh, I can train level 6 stuff. Where's the shaman trainer? Is that who you were at?
Yeah, that's what I did before I logged off. And Earthbind Totem, that's all it is.
So we'll get a second Earth Totem. Is level 10 the Fire Totem? I guess I could actually look. This trainer goes all the way up with everything. And then maybe 20 the Water Totem. I do want to remind myself. Fire Nova, yeah, level 10. No, level 10 is Flame Shock. Fire Nova Totem's at 12. And then there is one more totem type, the Water Totem, which I'm guessing the first one is in Restoration. Mana Spring Totem at 26, maybe? Then there's also Air Totem, which I don't know the first totem on that. I'm thinking that one's level 30-ish, maybe? I think there's an air totem somewhere, I just can't see any one that actually uses that. Water totem is 20, that is good to know. Wow, Earth Shield was a part of Restoration at this point. Looking at all the exciting things that I will get to use.
I can't wait till level 20.
Hell, it looks like a fun time for shamans. When do we get Wind Fury
Astral
weapon?
Recall is level 30.
30?
Water Walking's
Wow.
28.
That's actually pretty early. I was an elemental, not an enhancement, that's why. 20, we also get Ghost Wolf, that'll be nice. Water
20.
Breathing at 22.
That's what I was saying, I can't wait till level 20.
Lightning Shield at... Oh, we actually get Lightning Shield at 8. I was like, that does not seem right.
Wind Fury Totem at 32.
Grounding Totem. That is an Air Totem, so maybe the Air Totem is 30. And we got a lot of stuff at 20, 30, and I think even 40. Or like, they're big levels anyway, but they seem extra big for shamans. I probably shouldn't have looked at all that stuff because now I'm too excited. I might abandon LotRO a little bit too much. Even though update 30 is probably coming Tuesday. I plan on going enhancement. That is what I originally did with my Shaman. While I enjoy both Elemental and Enhancement, probably will go Enhancement, especially if Dan here goes Elemental. Okay, so you know what we were doing?
Yeah, we're doing these 2 quests.
And I will follow you around.
Does Gundabad, when is that coming out? Does that have a release date yet?
Doesn't have a release date, just fall 2021, which to me means anywhere from September to December.
They need to hurry up and release a release date, because I need to figure out how much time I have left to get.
Oh yeah, you were
level 130, whatever it is.
What level is he?
He's like 2 or 3 bars from 124.
Okay, so you've started Minas Morgul content, I'm guessing? Or maybe not even.
I haven't started that yet because I've been doing the book quests.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember you were doing most of the content, so you're probably a bit over-leveled. I should have picked up, yeah. Do you mind if we go back?
I don't care.
I need to pick up my professions. Seeing that one enemy reminded me what I do on this character, which is going to be skinning. I don't know if I will do the other thing, but at the very least I want to pick up skinning.
Well, I've got mining because I plan on going
okay.
jewel crafting, like I said.
So if you're doing mining and jewel crafting, I already have a leather worker. My druid's a leather worker, so I don't know if I want to repeat that. I could make this character a complete gatherer and go herbalism. I know that would take a lot of time to pick that and keep that up.
I have a tailor, enchanter, herbalist, and
yeah,
alchemist at max.
Do you know where the skinner is? I'm pretty sure there's a skinner. I see the herbalism. Might as well go ahead and pick up herbalism. But yeah, I have most crafting professions, I think. At least up there, I don't know maxed out. That's why I got a lot of my characters to level 35 just for crafting purposes. Cannot find the skinning trainer.
I don't know where the skinner is, but we can now.
We will have to ask a guard. I hope there's a skinning guy somewhere here.
Still Pine Hold.
Oh, I remember that now, actually. Can we get some quests on the way up there?
Yeah.
Rachel Ray. Is there a skinning knife at the general goods?
We can do these 2 quests that we have right now.
No,
it's
not a skinning knife.
The tradesman here.
Okay, I was going to say if there's not one here. This is the exact guy I was looking for. Ziz. I did get herbalism, by the way, I believe.
Oh crap. Buy my 12 hunks of bread back. Right, let's go. You ready?
And then find herbs. Go ahead and put that on. I am ready. Actually, put that on Y, I think. No, I don't want that on Y. I want skinning on Y, which I don't have yet. I don't remember my original shaman. I'm guessing she was skinning / mining. That's what my mage was before I got into crafting. I was always a gatherer, and it's the same with LotRO. Yeah, I feel like the Moongray's meat is going to take us a while.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty of time to get some herbing done.
We're gonna miss.
Herb gathering, is it just me or does that take forever? I feel like they sped that up at some points. I'm also, again, too used to LotRO and the quick gathering times in that game. Oh, no skinning, so
I already
sad.
have 2 tenderloins.
I do have 2 as well. Can we head up north a little? All these kills are just going to make me so sad because I want to skin everything. I know we'll need to kill plenty more, but still. Dodge. Hit chance is a thing in this. What is the other stat? There's hit rating, and then there was something else I thought to prevent dodges and parries. Expertise, maybe? Was that in Wrath, though?
Specifically for PvP. And
okay.
Well, what the heck is this?
It's picked up. Oh, I picked that up. Did you pick one up too?
Mhm.
That's just a turn-in, I believe. Hit chance and missing, to me, was never the most fun thing. I almost feel nostalgic for it somehow, though. But to me, it feels better to just do 20% less damage flat. There's an herb that spawned, but I think it's up top. Than miss 20% of the time. Is this in target area? I do not believe so. And it did not even slow him. I wonder how the questing here will go, because I don't remember a lot of the later quests in Azure Mistile. I know it's a huge area, some stuff up to the north and the southwest. I think the fire totem has us go to the southwest, maybe?
Not a clue.
But yeah, I don't know how it compares content-wise to something like Ellen Force is probably my most played. Low-level zone, and then Teldrassil would probably be my next most, and then Dunmore I've done once or twice, maybe. I think I did it one time in a Classic. My Blessing of Might is about to go away.
Mine too.
I'm still getting my staff's skill up a little bit.
Let's see, what's my miss skill at? My miss skill is at 29 out of 30, stabs is 1 out of 30.
Oh, I did miss an herb. I was pressing delete, and once again going back to LotRO, pressing delete to like try to select things. I was like, I guess there's nothing.
The game is lying to me.
We're getting a lot of tenderloins though. I do not remember them having this high of a drop rate.
I don't either. I remember one time it took me an hour to do this quest.
That sounds more like normal. That's what I expected us, especially with two of us.
Shit.
I am done with it, actually.
I need one more.
Right. Then we'll have to run back and I can skin all these mobs. Where'd you go? There you are. I'm going to sneak an herb in. It's blending in. I do have to say, one nice thing about WoW compared to LotRO is I don't really see many ugly bushes here. Everything looks more normal.
Everything looks like it actually matches the theme of the zone.
Well, some of the zones, I feel like the ugly bushes in LotRO. I don't know if you know my whole thing about that, but some of them do match these zones, the ugliness of the zones. I feel like they add to the ugliness that's supposed to be in like Old Orient and Central Gondor and the such. But then unfortunately there are these bushes in other places. Trying to find the keybind for my heal. I haven't set up all my keybinds. I am only the Bushaholic because they're so annoying in LotRO. Yeah, maybe Bush Perfectionist is better. And it's just become so much of a thing that I feel like I need to point out every time I am not bothered by bushes. My chair is getting squeaky. I don't know if you can hear it.
I heard it that one time.
But especially when I reposition, it's just gotten squeakier over time. There we go. I had it like in my leg. Had to get a little pop thing. I need to go west. I remember vanilla classic. I would just kill so many mobs on the way to places. I don't know if it's so much necessary in Burning Crusade classic, but I see we are doing it here, and it's just something I'm so used to in this game, actually. Every time I see an enemy running somewhere, just kill it because the XP is useful.
Mm-hmm.
can't believe we're level 6. I'm honestly feel like with all the spells we have, which is like 6 spells, like we should be way higher level. Here's the skinning trainer. He's tiny. Little Gurf. Oh, we have to get reputation with them? Oh no. Is that a thing? They won't talk to me.
What?
Do we have to do like an intro quest? I honestly don't remember.
I don't know. That's weird. We just came all the way up here to do that, and then we can't even do it.
Yeah, I can't talk to the... Let's see.
What if you go talk to High Chief Stillpine?
That is what I'm going to do. I forgot about this. We might have to do an intro quest or do like the Furbolg reading manual thing. There's something like that. But yeah. RIP. Yeah, we have to learn the language. That sounds exactly right, Mistweaver. I don't know when that quest comes, but I forgot about that, clearly. I don't think my water bottle is sealed all the way, because I have water
That's
filling.
pretty cool. I didn't even know that quest was a thing.
I agree it's cool, but I wish I had remembered that. Fortunately, I keep a towel at my desk, actually unintentionally, so I was able to just wipe that up. Oh, I remember killing deer and sheep and the such just to get skinning up.
You can probably kill the deer in that skunk.
So Mistweaver, you got level 34 on your Blood Elf Hunter. Congrats on that. Leveling is probably my favorite part of the early WoW stuff. And then more so into dungeons, a little bit with Burning Crusade. And the leveling dungeons, of course. And then maybe raiding a little bit in Wrath of the Lich King. The raids are pretty fun in that one, from what I remember.
You gonna do Kara Zen at all? On level?
I don't know if I'm that interested in that raid. And it depends if I'd find a guild, and it's hard for me to kind of divvy up enough time to raid and WoW while I'm raiding in LotRO and the such. I don't think I can get that Peace Bloom. So what are we doing? We have other quests to do. I assume we can just keep on going, and I think we'll eventually get the...
Well, it's on the other side of Azure Watch, so I figured we'd just turn these quests in and then... Oh, there's a mining node.
Gotta go get that. What was it? Was it Teldrassil, the Draenei place where you're stuck on the tree? That is, they don't have any mining nodes.
Yeah. Oh, there's another one over here.
There's an herb once again, but I think it's on the hill again. It might even be its earth root anyway. Still sad I can't skin those. We're going to have to farm some night sabers and the such.
Works for me. I wish you had a higher chance to get gems from these things, because I feel like gems are rare.
It's weird, they do feel rare, but every time I would look to, like, if I ever got gems to sell them, they just don't really sell for much, and maybe that's because dual crafting is a new thing, right? And that might be why.
They probably sell for more now.
Probably would have been a good idea to stock up on those. I think I actually started selling mine to vendors and the such. Didn't even need my totem. Whatever totem that was, that took a lot of mana. 30 mana. Also, one thing in WoW I notice a lot is I like jumping a lot more compared to LotRO. I don't know why, but something about this game just makes me want to jump all the time. That was weird. I guess the Peacekeeper went to kill something.
Can you skin this buck?
I wasn't able to pick up skinning.
Oh, yeah.
We have to learn their language.
We just had a whole conversation about that, and I already forgot.
Yep, that is the reason I can't skin them. I really need an inventory sorter. I feel like I'm too... A lot of people are way more add-on dependent than me in WoW, but... Something like in bag sorter, I don't feel like changes the classic experience all too much.
Well, if you want a bag sorter, don't get Bagnon.
Don't.
I just tried it and it messed up my whole thing.
I never used a single bag in WoW, but another consideration would be getting an add-on that changes it to a single giant bag. Yay. I need to learn cooking. Probably not from the hunter trainer if I'd have to guess. What's this little hallway lead to? Well, not level 8, not even close to level 8. Probably should have sent this character like a gold or two just to keep myself topped off just in case. I don't foresee me running into issues with that, but just a possibility. I haven't had a tenderloin left over. Okay, do you know where the thing is?
Where what?
The cook trainer? I don't know if I'll do that on this character.
I don't think there is one here.
So I get a cooking recipe, but no cooking trainer. I guess I could talk to the guard. I'm not used to talking to guards either. Still Pine ancestor Akita urges me to follow him. Did we get that quest where we read the language? I don't remember doing that.
It's some other person's thing, probably.
Oh, it's still just, I guess it's a generic U.
Yeah.
So it said U for you as well?
I didn't even see the pop-up. Oh yeah, he did say that.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Do you have 3 quests?
Cooking.
Oh, you were looking for that. I just basically gave up on that.
Spare. Oh, he's down there where we're going anyway. In that direction at least. Yeah, I have 3 quests.
I feel like we're matching once again. Besides weapon and shield.
I got rid of my robe when I looted a chest piece off of a blood elf.
I got a chest piece, I think, from a quest.
Wait, I got that too.
Oh,
another
I
tenderloin.
tried to actually skin him. We need those guys.
That's a dang level 7.
Congrats, you are a tiny bit ahead of me. I'm going to get some herbs, which is probably me being off to the side a little bit sometimes, probably why. There's an herb somewhere. There's supposedly... There it is on the other side of the tree. I feel actually weird streaming WoW with the Middle Earth map behind me. I feel like I need an Azeroth map just for this. Did I not get that?
There's a peace bloom right here, right in front of me.
Yeah, there are 2 more herbs around, actually. I think I just had... Actually, these are my first few failed attempts, I believe. Hey, Dre's Games, and yeah, someone is playing WoW again. Playing WoW Burning Crusade Classic again. Well, actually, my first time playing Burning Crusade Classic, but playing Classic WoW again. That's rather what I meant. I might have had another failed attempt on that old Peace Bloom. This herb gathering is going to make us very slow, I feel like.
Well, I'm gonna be the same way whenever we get to areas that have more mining nodes.
So, like, Blackrock
You're like
Mountain
looking
and
at my map
such.
like, ooh, steel, I want steel. Ooh, gold.
Steel. Why? I feel like steel is not a thing, is it?
I don't know.
I don't think it is. I think you can make steel bars. I played the. I don't know if I played on the very release of Burning Crusade, but I did play during the Burning Crusade way back when I was young and a noob. I'm still a noob, but a little bit less so of a noob. One thing I did not do back during Burning Crusade was play all that much level cap content, as in heroics and raids and the such. I remember trying. I did a little bit. I think I did the first boss or two of Karazhan, whatever I did with random pugs and my good old quest gear and dungeon gear. And I also tried a heroic, and I remember my main experience in a heroic was us getting beaten really bad because it was a bunch of noobs like me running in with our quest gear. And I think heroics were a little bit tougher in these days, if I remember correctly. Or at least for me, my experience, brief experience in them was tougher. I need to go for another herb. Plus there's a root trapper over there, and I just got my first vine.
I only have one vine as well.
Okay. I feel like I was just thinking that I'm probably way behind you, but we got the meat, but not the vines today.
Ooh, a two-handed mace.
Oh, nice. Can we use two-handed maces? We
no,
cannot.
just one-handed maces and stabs right now.
That's why I bought a staff, because I knew I could use it and I didn't want to risk looking for a mace. I know axes we'll have to train for, probably at Ironforge. Do you have a mage on the server that's level 40 with ports?
I have a level 60 mage, actually.
Oh, you do?
I feel ashamed to admit this, but I boosted one.
I mean, if you want to use a boost, that's probably a useful class.
I tried leveling a mage, I absolutely hate it.
Really? I know a lot of people like mages for
mages.
the AoE and stuff, but I really
Well,
like
you gotta
fire mage
get
leveling.
high up to it. I did some ZF runs on my mage whenever I boosted it. Those are fun. Nice gold too. Not as good as it used to be because of the AoE cap, but better than anything else I could
random
do.
loot.
You know how I am, I suck at grinding gold.
My main source of gold was disenchanting stuff, buying stuff and selling it higher. Good old buy low, sell high.
See,
and
I'm
then
not good at that
crafting
for some
stuff.
reason. Like, I think I'm just stupid when it comes to that sort of thing.
For me, it was usually, I don't know my biggest source of gold. There was somebody, I almost feel like they were botting their stuff or something. They would sell it to me very, very cheap. And I would worry that I was buying too much stuff that it would never sell for the higher price, but people kept buying my stuff, so it all worked out. And then the other source would be crafting, like leatherworking and tailor, crafting stuff and then disenchanting that stuff. And then also daily cooldowns with alchemy. Alchemy, leatherworking, and tailor, they all had cooldowns. So I feel like for a while there, probably one reason I stopped playing so much is most of my time in WoW was logging in, doing my dailies, and then logging out. Logan Daniel. That seems like a very humanish name, and these are actually more normal people. Cookie McWeak sauce. I feel like somebody would try to rival him for that name. Hello, invalid shortcut, and you say you are loving the graphics overhaul of Middle-earth, and it's a great art direction, everything feels so smooth. Yeah, I will say the graphics overhaul did make things feel smooth, and things definitely look different. They even changed the look of some creatures. We randomly were invaded in Middle-earth by these space goats. Oh yeah, we got a cooking trainer here. Tailoring trainer, don't want that. There is a cooking trainer here, right? Cookie?
Cookie McWig sauce.
Don't know how much cooking I will do, but I will keep it for a little bit. I should have that recipe. It's not something I will worry too much about keeping up, I suppose, but it's something I will do what I can while I can.
Man,
Wow,
I heard that whiff.
That actually looked like an NPC the way they were running, the human there. I was like, this is more dynamic than I thought it was. They have like human explorers on mounts and everything here. I don't remember what quest we have for these guys.
There's an envoy of Megatorque.
Skittering crawler meat. See, he looks like an actual explorer gnome. This one looks like a dead explorer gnome.
Oh, that's the same gnome. I guess we kill him at some point.
Is it? It's Engineer Spark Overgrind. Could a horde have come and killed him? He is alliance marked.
No,
seems unlikely.
This one right
but
here. They're the same dude. Look.
Yep.
Oh,
that one's red as well. Oh, I am. I thought I healed myself, to be honest. I wonder if I was healing you. Gift of Naru has a cast time. I'm not used to that.
Yeah.
Well, I almost had my first death. Guillaume, you were wondering why I hide the mob's health bars, and I honestly don't pay much attention to that, and I usually like my screen to be as clutter-free as possible, so that would be another reason. But I think I usually, in new WoW, I have them on, but in this, I don't like them on, so it sounds like that gnome is for a quest. I wonder if he was like a trader type thing, if that is why. Teaming up with all the furbogs or the Naga. We have Naga here as well, right? In the southwest.
Yeah. They're on the other side
There's
of that.
so many things in this zone.
They're on the other side of that, of this beach here.
That'll be
You can
exciting.
see one of the little pillar things. I think that's actually where we discovered that that gnome is a traitor.
He is a traitor. Mr. Weaver, I don't feel like you can spoil most of this. It's more so reminding me, and maybe both of us, of what actually goes on. Except for some of the stuff, maybe, I don't know if I've done all the stuff in the north of this zone. And that's the thing about WoW, you can basically just abandon zones, and that's the playstyle I did. Abandon zones when I got high enough level to move on.
Yep, pretty much.
Except in vanilla WoW, it can sometimes be useful to quest while over level just to continue getting XP. Or just grind things. Both work. And both are fun.
I started on new tunes, finishing up at the zone that I started in and then moving on to another one.
Yeah, I would.
Going on for a second set of zones for like level 10 to 20.
Yeah, basically do full playthroughs. And it's more fun to me that way nowadays. But one thing I did on my mage, you might remember, just because of my experiences back in the day in Raven Hill, I think I just spent a lot of time just killing things because it was fun there. And getting revenge. That is, I've told this story before, but in the very early days of my WoW, my mage, Westfall level at the time, probably 16, 17-ish, back when I was very new to the game, that was my first character, he got stuck at the Ravenhill Cemetery somehow, and every time I tried to revive, and I think I was also stuck at the Spirit Healer, I would have these enemies with skulls for their level just come and kill me. So that character was basically stuck for eternity. And then randomly, I don't even know how this happened, I somehow got him out of there and back into Westfall and started progressing all normal. But ever since that happened, I feel like every time I'm in Ravenhill, I'm getting revenge for that.
I think our greatest story is when I got boom stuck in that canal and wetlands and deleted it because I couldn't figure out how to get out.
Wow.
I thought I was stuck.
These are the good old noob stories of WoW. Do we have quests for these guys?
No, we have to loot something.
No, yeah, the compass and map, okay. Or goblins even. We have Venture Coat people, we'll have Nagas to the west, and then we'll have all sorts of stuff. Goblins, gnolls,
The
these are
nautical
the...
map is here, by the way.
Oh
at this
yeah,
camp.
yeah, I meant to go back there. I'm trying to remember where the other one is.
It's over by that pillar, the other camp.
Okay,
that you're
that's what
looking
I
at.
was thinking.
Like 5 seconds ago.
I was just trying to
On your
actually
stream.
find it. Oh. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Uh-oh.
That's what I get
I
for
didn't
not paying
realize-
attention, though.
I didn't realize you were so low. I would have thrown a heal out to you.
Yeah, I just wasn't paying much attention. And I was like, I saw I had low health, but then Healing Wave has a long cast time at 1.5 seconds, not really that long. Yeah, Burning Crusade, we were talking about story earlier, and I still feel like with Burning Crusade is when they had a lot of side stories going on. It was mostly just questing adventures, creating your own story, which I actually like. But yeah, that does mean there's probably not too much to spoil with storytelling. Unlike LotRO. Which most of LotRO you can get from Lord of the Rings, but there are some things that are spoilable. I feel like that aren't really directly told, I guess, in Lord of the Rings that much.
I want to buy resurrection spell. And then the map's right here.
Yeah, I definitely don't think that's a bad thing either, Dre's games. Because I really do feel like that's a thing about MMOs, is instead of just following a pre-carved story, and this is kind of why I don't like to do the book quest so much in LotRO all the time. I like to create my own character story. I was staring right at this thing, but again, because it's not glowing, I'm used to things glowing too much. I didn't actually see it.
They glow and retail well now, I think.
Yeah, they definitely do that. They even have the nice bright outline on a lot of things. Did we get level 2 lightning bolt yet? Rank 2?
No.
Okay, I was going to say if we did, I never equipped it. We got rank 2 healing wave.
I think we get it level 8
Which I
alongside
did not equip.
lightning shield.
Yeah,
so you're a
level
noob
8.
healer. You just replace rank 1 healing wave with rank 2 healing wave.
Yep.
Gotta use rank 1 for the lower mana cost, dude.
Yep.
Big old noob. It's also a half
No
second
herbs
fast.
here. Yeah, that's why I like to have all those available. I probably won't keep them at 3 and 4 forever, but I still need roots, I think. Might as well kill him.
I still only have 1.
I do like the sound effects. I wonder how many I have. I think I got up to 3. Yeah, I got up to 3. But the sound effects of the attacks in WoW are pretty nice. Because your character won't do it all the time, like the Draenei, I guess grunt is what you call it. We do need crawler meat, so... I also kind of remember...
Got all mine.
You got all of yours?
Yeah.
Wow, I have 0. Oh. But this is another quest where I feel like there are a lot of quests like this in old WoW, but quest items not really dropping that frequently. But apparently, frequently enough for you.
Zevra hooves and barons suck. You only have to get 4 of them, and every single Zevra in the barons has not a single one.
That's why you shouldn't destroy them when you're killing them.
I try not to aim for the feet.
It's been a while since I have leveled a horde through the barons, but I remember doing that quest once and I don't think it was that bad for me. But it is something where it's just one quest and only need 4 things, so you could have really good RNG and it'd be probably super easy.
I hate that quest more than Mancrick's wife.
That's what this crawler's face looks a little funky.
I actually
Almost looks
saved
more
it
like
for
an
that
alien.
boxing the other day.
You what?
I saved a crab from our dock sink the other day.
Nice.
Yeah, it was really weird looking. I'd never actually seen a crab up close like that. It looks like these things, except it was black.
Huh. Yeah, these things look kind of like aliens to me, actually. We're almost in perfect sync. That was like probably a millisecond difference there, on my screen at least. Wonder what my latency is, 38 milliseconds. Not bad. Did you mark something with a skull? I think I used to have keybinds on my tanks to mark things with skulls.
I need to do that because people suck. I actually, on Xena, I have a bunch of macros for like raid callouts.
Wow, I have, yeah, I think for me it's just marking targets, which is primarily on Paladin.
Hunter had to call out trank shots. And since I was the oldest ranking hunter in the guild
I still
that
need
was
one
raiding,
more.
that duty was designated to me. Well, I'm going to go ahead and turn the quest in since we're right here.
Does that one lead to any sort of cooking thing? I don't remember. Gives you food.
Turn in did,
Okay.
but this one just gives you food.
Okay.
Holy crap, there's so many more quests here now.
You want to hear the secret to making gold? What you might already know if you're reading the stream chat.
What's that?
To go to Goldshire Inn, take all your clothes off, and dance. Wow, I got these crawler meat after I actually paid attention to me having 0 of those. Got them pretty quick. I'm done now, by the way.
Well, I know what I'll be doing off stream.
Using your new gold making method.
Yeah. Thanks for the information, Dre's Games. I feel like it would probably work better in Stormwind, though. Dance around in the mailbox or
Fire
something.
hurts.
They also have a soft spot for night elves.
It's weird to run into a non-shaman here. There was a mage earlier. There's a hunter here.
Wait, what? Oh, a non-shaman.
Yeah.
I thought you said non-Draenei. I
Oh,
was like, I don't see any other
yeah.
race here. What are you talking
There was
about?
one level 59 human for non-Draenei. I still feel spoiled with all these bag slots open.
Which,
I feel like
What's
this
the one I
character
did?
did not earn them yet. I had a thing pop up here, but then it disappeared. Oh, it's weird. I think I had one. Hope I'm not imagining that. You have 5 quests?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quests.
Okay.
Sorry, 6 quests.
There is, if I remember correctly, the I've got a plant is around here while we can get some lasher vines, root trapper vines.
I have 6 quests.
You have 6 quests? Oh. I had a quest exclamation and then it disappeared on the mini map. I don't know if somebody did some phasing thing.
You should probably
Dre's
log
Games,
out.
thank you for joining this stream. I hope you have fun as well. So the priestess? Do you have a quest from the priestess? What? So I have. Can you link these? Oh, you
Yeah,
can.
she gave me a quest.
That did not turn out too well. Oh, now she has it.
Oh, she
Okay,
was just
nobody
in some
talked to her.
RP thing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking was going on. Oh, I got it. Is that for the Naga? That is. So where are we going?
If figured we'd do this quest right here, the hollowed out tree and the
Alright.
piles of leaves.
Yeah, hopefully
Kill
we
any
can get
lashers
some
we see.
root trappers.
There's a trapper behind you, by the way. Still no more trapper vines.
Got a broken vine. I don't think that's any help. Hollowed out tree. I don't remember exactly where that is, but I think you have a quest tracker.
Yeah, it tells us where it's at.
I'm debating if I actually want to get, I guess questy would be what I would get. I remember some questing add-ons back in the day where they would just clutter up the screen way too much. They'd even have arrows pointing and like dots for you to follow. That is
Questy
way
is
too
just a
much to me.
tracker.
Yeah, that's all I would be
Yeah.
interested in, something showing it on the map and minimap
It
maybe.
shows you stuff on the map, and it shows you stuff on your mini map, and it's also its own tracker, but it basically looks like the standard Blizzard tracker.
Yeah, that's exactly the type of tracker I would want. I feel like that's something that's just totally different with how much easy access to information and communication that there is, that I don't have any problem doing that, or people doing that. It's something I did the entirety of vanilla though. I never did end up using a quest tracker.
Hollowed out trees right here.
But if I needed something, the whole thing I would do is just look it up anyway, and that's the same thing, basically a quest tracker, but quicker.
Yeah.
Like, there's not much difference to me just looking at the Wowhead map than doing it with a quest tracker. I'm up to 4 vines. I would kill these stags if I had skinning, but I don't.
You have 4 vines? I still have 1.
At least I'm ahead of you on something.
2.
Oh no, you're catching up.
I'm halfway there.
I still need 4 more piles of leaves. I don't know exactly where they can be.
Over here in this
There's one,
general
actually.
area.
Oh no, the mongoose thing. These aren't called mongoose. I don't know why I called it a mongoose. I know some of the cats are called mongoose.
I think mongooses are actually really closely related to cats in real life. But I'm not entirely sure
I'm trying
about
to
that.
remember what they even are exactly. Yeah, Plain Striders is the name of the thing I killed. But I called it a mongoose thing for some reason.
Well, they're definitely not that.
No.
Plain
No,
striders
that's
are more like emus and mean old big birds that don't fly like that.
I was going to say they seem kind of peaceful in WoW, but I don't think they actually are. They're the only aggressive mob of everything here. Yeah, Mongoose Bite is a hunter skill. Back when they had melee stuff. Melee stuff outside of the revamped survival whenever that happened. Which I don't even remember when it happened. That's gone through so many changes. There was one version of that I liked, and then they changed it.
It was a legion.
I wonder... I doubt it would have been the BFA, but perhaps the BFA survival is actually the one I enjoyed. Or maybe they did a revamp mid-legion, I don't even remember. I still need 2 more piles of leaves, by the way.
I need 1 more and I see it.
I'm just kidding because I only need 1 more. At least after 5 minutes, I'll only need 1 more. So when did Hunter change that you could use range skills in melee range? Like bow skills in melee range?
I think Kata.
Kata?
Or no, Wrath or Kata.
Yeah, I was trying to remember if that happened in Wrath, and I don't really remember specifically. I didn't think it would have been Burning Crusade.
Range. They reduced the range in Burning Crusade and then completely got rid of it in Wrath or
Okay.
Kata.
So it sounds like maybe Kata is what Mistweaver is thinking on that, and yeah, that's possible.
Here's
Just
a leaf.
okay, that is right behind me. I saw a root trapper pine person thingy, a living plant. How many of those do you need? I need 3 more.
I'm done.
I mean,
you
root
mean at the
trapper
vines?
vines. Yeah.
6.
Okay. Did we want to work on more of those, or go ahead and move on
We can
and just get them
probably
along the
work
ways?
on that on the way back.
Yeah, I figured
east.
that's a good quest that we can just passively do while running into them. And there will be more again when we go up and
Back
around.
up.
This is such a pretty zone. I need screenshots for thumbnails. So Burning Crusade is 5 yards where there is a dead zone.
In Classic, it was 8.
What is that one skill Hunters had? I always liked it. It was an induction bow skill that generated, well, I guess it generated focus in later editions, but it was just
Steady
an
shot.
induction bow skill that you could do.
Steady shot. That's
Yeah,
a
steady
thing
shot.
right
I
now.
liked. By the time my Hunter got that, I think I stopped playing it as much, but I really liked the gameplay when they had that. I don't remember if that was Burning Crusade or Wrath, though.
It was Burning Crusade.
Burning, okay. I don't know if I played my Hunter high enough level in Burning Crusade to get that. But I think my Hunter, for a while, was my 3rd highest level character, then everybody else passed it up. Were we going east for something, I assume?
Yeah, we're going.
Okay.
We're killing trappers until we get to the east, and then we're gonna work on the Myrmidons, the Nagas, and the Ventricle guys.
Oh, the Nagas are to the east as well? I thought they were to
I
the
think
west.
they are. Oh no, yeah, the Nagas. Ah, shit, we're going the wrong way.
Okay, did we need the Ventrico guys still?
It doesn't look like it.
Okay.
Not according to Questy.
Oh, there's an herb up here, though. Steady Shot is level 62. Yeah, I just remember enjoying however that worked. It was just a fun skill to me, I guess. 3 silver leaf, wow. I mentioned I would be going until basically dinner time, which would be, I don't know, ideally like 10 minutes from now, but that aside, how much longer did you say you have? When did you have to go?
We start getting ready at 5, but I was kind of hoping we can finish at like 4:30 or.
Okay, so that'd be a little bit
4
less than
o'clock
2
or
hours.
something.
That'll probably work. If it was going to be like 3 or 4 hours more, which I didn't think it was, I would actually get a snack. I don't really like eating on streams. If I did a game where it was more passive and less actively doing things all the time, I feel like it would be less of a problem, but it's kind of hard to eat and talk and do stuff all at once. There's another herb up here. They weren't all on my mini-map before, I don't think. They just keep popping up. I'm still having to get used to the summer, actually, and not having homework.
No one forgot that school got out this soon.
Like this soon in the year, or this soon in the day?
Yeah, like this soon in the year.
Okay. Yeah,
Because
it's...
he was saying that Renaissance wasn't going to be very busy. Because people are in school, and Mom was like, I mean, they're all out of school now.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he's like, what'd you just say?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
I remember the grade schools going later in the year, but especially in college, it's way earlier. Been done with regular classes almost a month, actually. And then there's the good old finals week. It goes a little bit longer. which I was pretty fortunate, I guess, this year. I only had one final, like final exam, and then had a couple of projects, which
Are you done with
I guess took a
sacrifice
bit.
now?
Am I? Yep, I just got done actually.
I still need 5 more.
I have so much good food, I feel like I should be eating it. Otherwise, that's the problem. Food like this just sits in my inventory for, well, eternity, basically, forever.
Yeah.
I'm very
You always
bad.
forget about it.
I don't even know that I forget about. Sometimes I will forget about, but I just like to hoard things and not use things. That's one reason I feel like I can be good at making gold, because I save everything and try to get the
You
most
never
out
know
of
when
it.
something could be useful.
I feel
still
like for
have a
the
level-
Naga, though, this could be useful. I might use the Elixir of Lion Strength as well. Actually, the
I still have
elixirs.
a
Uh-huh.
I still have a level 30 something shadow resistance blue ring on Xena.
Wow. But yeah, the low-level elixirs, I used to have a ton of those where I just have to vendor them from leveling alchemy to get to the whatever cooldown it was, transmute undeath to water, I think it was the big one that I got. I might even still have one of those recipes. Which was
Yeah, didn't you
basically...
end up like buying one for like 500 gold or something?
Yeah, I bought one, I think I bought one close to 1,000 was the most expensive I paid for it. But it was basically, you could print 10 gold a day essentially. Maybe even a little bit more. Actually, at some points it might have been 15 to 20 gold on this server.
I have an Arcanite transmute, I sell that every day for 5 gold.
Is that every day or was it every other day on that one?
It's every day, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's not too bad then.
And it's, you buy it at a vendor, it's only like 2.5 gold.
Then in Burning Crusade, I think the epic... Hold up. Before Burning Crusade, the epic riding was like 1,000 goldish, and then you have the discounts or whatever, right?
Are you talking about the 100% mount speed?
Yeah. Level
It's
60
actually
version.
like 600 if you're neutral.
Okay.
And then it goes down to like 480 if you, depending on how
Wow,
How your
that's
reputation is
cheaper
with
than
them.
I remembered it being. And then there's, in Burning Crusade, there's flying, of course. Do you remember how much that is?
Epic, I think, is like 1 or 2k, and then the faster flying is like 5k.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And both of those you can't even get to level 70, right?
Yeah, unless you're a
Okay.
druid, then you can get flight form at level 68.
Really?
And yeah, it's level 68, and it's instant cast.
Druid's OP?
Yeah, and then at level 70, it's basically the Burning Crusade flight form version of the Warlock and Paladin quests, where it's still relatively expensive, but it's not as expensive.
Okay, I'm going to use a Cookies Jumbo Gumbo. We'll get that
We gotta
stamina
wait
and
these-
spirit.
Ancient relics.
Okay, there is an herb up here I might get real quick. I'm also going to go ahead and use a Lion Strength Elixir. Is this
I don't-
Earth Root? If it is, I might not be able to get it. It is Earth Root,
I
and
think
I'll
we
have
need
to go up
15.
15?
I think so.
15 of the relics?
No, 15 herb skill to get that.
Oh, yeah, I think it is 15. I don't know if I have 15. I guess I could actually look. I'm at 16. So good progress on that. Oh, yeah, I guess that ancient relic disappeared. You already got it. I do want to get that earth root, though. We just have to, whenever we go up.
There's another one.
There it is. I wonder if I missed that or if it just spawned.
It just spawned, I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
It's like that would have been pretty bad vision. Always need to reposition. feel like this is actually more so the case in summer because it's a lot warmer, that I feel the need to reposition. I can't just stay like comfy and warm.
Yeah, 'cause
Instead I
things
get
warmer.
yeah, instead I get uncomfy and hot quicker. Okay, let's try to scale this little hill and get this Earth 3 this time. Oh, it's actually at the bottom of the hill anyway. So I need 7 more ancient relics and a bunch more kills. Here are a few ancient relics. You already got one of them, 2 of them now.
I just need 4 more.
Okay,
I
and
only
then
need 3 more myrmidons.
do we need to go into the cave for this quest set? Do you know?
I don't know.
There is...
Doesn't look like it.
The trader would be the gnome, I believe, right?
Yeah, I
Trees
don't think we
Company.
need to right now.
Okay. I don't remember if we come back. I think we do. To go in there.
It would make sense.
That is a plain old Naga, which we do need. We're fighting level 7 and 8s. We'll be ready to train, I think, when we go back, though. To Azure's Watch. I feel like it'd be good progress if we can get the stuff south of Azure's Watch done today and anything else kind of bonus.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to get this high level, to be honest, but I just had low expectations, I guess, for how quick... Well, how quick I could be, and then how quick we could be. I've been looting armor, but I don't think I've gotten any upgrades. Also, in half a bar, I will be able to equip my new weapon, which has about 3 times as much DPS, a little bit more. Do you need a heal?
No, I'm good.
Too bad.
Thanks.
How many more relics did you need?
After this one, just 1.
Okay. I still need 4 more. And still need 1 more Myrmidon. Hello, Russian name. That is a good name for you because I cannot read the name at all. But I recognize your name at least. I just don't know those letters, don't know how to say them or anything like that. But anyway, you are wondering if I think WoW is worth the play nowadays. So for me, regular WoW, for me it's definitely not worth it. For some people, especially people that play it, it is worth it for them. I don't really like the recent content that much, and the classes are not that fun to play to me. And then classic WoW I find more worthy of playing because I have more fun in it. So yeah, it's kind of hard, I guess, with WoW. You could start a free trial, I believe, which is not so much a trial, you just get free up until a certain level. And then Dan, if you have any input on this, but I don't think that gives you any sort of trial access to something like Burning Crusade Classic that we are playing right now. Which, by the way, again, now that we... Oh, you can comment.
Yeah, the trial version gives everything up to level 20 on the retail version of World of Warcraft.
Oh, it's still 20?
To play Classic or Burning Crusade Classic, you have to pay a subscription.
Okay.
Which you can buy for $15 a month, or with more money than you can actually, you're actually allowed to get as a trial. So you have to pay $15 to do that, and then you can use your retail account to grind out however much gold a WoW token is on your server that you can use to buy game time with, and then you have access to Classic that way. You can basically play the entire game for free if you want to grind the gold every month.
If I didn't have all these great supporters on YouTube and viewers and the such, that might be something I'd do. Because that's one thing I actually felt like in Classic WoW. Now that we had the token in Retail WoW, I felt like my gold was a little bit more useless in Classic just because I could be using all the gold in Retail for WoW tokens. This stuff is honestly uglier even though it's better. I like that Exodar staff look.
I like that staff more.
I haven't even gotten a hit with this staff. But I am running, there's an herb up here, if you were wondering. Actually, 2 herbs. 31, not too bad. Not that big of an upgrade though right away. Also didn't put Rockbiter on though. Actually, 2 DPS is a much bigger upgrade for the old staff, like relative, compared to this new staff. I feel like this is the type of staff that could benefit from Wind Fury a lot more.
Probably.
But we don't have to worry about that for 22 more levels. But yeah, with WoW, overall, I will say that I enjoy it, but it's hard to know for sure if it'd be worth it for somebody when I think poorly of retail, but like Classic, but there's no way to really try it without buying the first month.
Ooh, a Tiger's Eye. Let's go.
Nice. I will see, there is the chance that I saved all those on one of my characters, but I'm not sure. I do wonder, I thought I was around 3,000-ish gold, but I know I gave a lot of it away and was buying people things. Transform into a tree. Interesting. I kind of remember that though. So for LotRO, Mr. Russian name there, you've been playing that for a couple years now. One thing I have seen, I don't know why or how I can recognize it, but when people say hello in Russian, that is actually something I can sometimes recognize now.
What is it? Privyet?
Oh, I have no idea how to actually pronounce it.
I'm pretty sure it's something like
I
that.
have no idea how to pronounce anything in Russian, or how to read any of the letters, unfortunately. It's the same thing with, like, I guess it would be like Chinese, Japanese. Is that called? Mandarin would be Chinese, where it's the, or are they called like hieroglyphics or something?
Russian is Cyrillic.
And then also Hebrew has all those really foreign characters to me. It's really hot yesterday here. It's not quite as hot outside, but inside is actually kind of warm. Yeah, I'm hitting about 34, 39 now with the staff. Got a 40.
I need one more lasher root.
Well, that's progress. Pre-vet, it looks like is how you say hello, maybe. Which was pretty close, I think, to what you said.
Yeah,
Might even been
there.
what you said.
Yet.
Archaeologist, Adamant, Ironheart. Sounds like a dwarf name. Every part of it. I'm honored with Exodar. Nice. I got the Exodar reputation from talking to the dwarf. What were we doing? Do we have to wait for her, or
we can
do we do the
use
gnome?
our... Oh, we were supposed to use that mask back at that cave.
Oh, that's when we were supposed to use that disguise?
Yeah, I just tried clicking it and it says requires you to be in Trader's Cove.
Oh, yeah.
While the Naga flag is up.
I actually remember that now. Oh, well, we can get... Oh, there's Turnin. The elf is available.
No, that's... Oh, wait, what?
She was doing her story
supposed
phase.
To... Oh, now she's doing
done
another
it again.
RP. Let's just wait. Just turn it in later.
I feel like we're going to have to wait for each other to finish that as well.
Probably.
Oh, well.
You can go first since you're streaming.
Oh, I don't care.
I actually started teaching myself Russian.
When do we get achievements? Would that be Wrath?
Yeah,
I guess they'll implement it on these.
probably. I wonder if they'll do LFG.
I would guess so. I forget when that it came. For some reason I thought I heard that it came at like the very end of Burning Crusade, maybe like the pre-patch. But I don't
thought
remember.
it was like middle or end of Wrath.
That's also possible. I
think it
remember
came
gathering up for
sometime
dungeons
BCC.
and Wrath, so probably.
I think you had to gather up and then you could just queue up together. I think that's how it worked, and then they changed it in Kata to where you could just queue up
That
solo.
was Kata. Huh.
And join a bunch of random people instead of finding your own group and then queuing.
Weren't there add-ons for a while in vanilla that basically let people do that though? You still had to
Probably.
adventure to the dungeon, but
Yeah.
it'd like auto-group you. And then it was banned. I feel the need to train. It's taken me a moment, a couple hours to get used to it, but now I actually feel the need to train instead of forgetting to train. But with my staff, it probably... Oh, I was wondering, like, were you going to try to skin that thing, or what? I don't know.
I had loot.
I don't know if it's worth going all this way for the herb, but that's all I remember about WoW is gather everything you see so you can keep your rank up.
Pretty much.
But that's also
I'm just
one of the
over here
enjoyable
on a
parts.
trapper.
I just really like gathering things.
Yeah, I got my last one. Now we don't need to kill
Nice.
those guys anymore.
We can go straight for the cave till we run into herbs and ore.
We'll probably get 2 more ores on the way back at that same exact spot.
Well, there's 2 herbs right here. This is a problem that I run into in LotRO as well, especially if I'm tracking both wood and mines. So I'll spend over half my time probably gathering stuff rather than questing. It's one reason I quest so slowly, but that is the way I prefer. It's kind of weird. A lot of people seem to dislike pandas in WoW, but I really feel like I mesh with their style of slowing down. Getting lots of those tenderloins. I wonder if they sell for a lot on the auction house. I think that used to actually be a thing.
Yeah. It took so long.
I think that recipe, you could sell it on the neutral auction house probably as well, or maybe.
It probably wouldn't sell.
I really need to clean my water bottle with this straw.
Clean it with a straw?
My water bottle with the straw needs to be cleaned. That'd be a better way to phrase that probably. And this one, for some reason, is leaking water. I don't know why. This is the water bottle.
His name is Azkaban. I do actually have a question for you. Do you remember in Wrath, if you could make a Death Knight on any server as long as you had a 55, or was that a change they made later on?
I think it was any server, but I don't remember for sure. Maybe somebody that remembers can comment that, but I don't entirely remember. And then there was something you could maybe only have one Death Knight? Was that a thing? Maybe it was one Death Knight per server, but I thought it was also maybe just one Death Knight for a while. So I hope you don't mind me calling you just Russian name every time, since you said that one time now. That's a convenient way for me to be able to call you something. But you said you had a similar experience with the lore master you're leveling in LotRO, where he's the first character you took crafting seriously, and you spent half your time walking around chopping wood. And yeah, it's a problem for me just because I like gathering so much. If I see something that I can gather, I want to gather it. Which, by the way, Are there any ores in this cave?
Well, I jumped down. 'Cause
Oh,
there's
I
one
thought
right
maybe
here.
this is where the quest took us. You and your mana.
I actually don't know where we're supposed to go.
Somewhere in here. Yeah, there are more
Oh, I
orbs in
see
here
it.
as well.
It's the island even further west. Oh my
Oh, we need to
lord.
go on the island, not in the cave?
Yeah,
Wow.
I thought it was this cave. Oh
Oh,
my
this cave
lord.
goes a little bit west, if that's possible. I don't know if it goes island west, but
No,
it
the
goes
island's
west.
completely separate.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe we
Alright.
should. No, it ends there.
Use the disguise kit when you see the flag. Go to the cove. Look for a Naga flag. The flag is there. So that's not in here? That is on the
I
island?
don't think so. I'm pretty sure
Okay.
it's that island.
I don't remember exactly. I think once I see it, it's something I'll remember. But I could see it somehow being both in the cave and outside the cave right now. Yeah, we are at the wrong location, it sounds like. Oh well, we got some good old Naga grinding XP.
Oh, another ore vein.
And we're getting some ore. That's probably useful for you, actually.
Yeah.
Plus killing Naga at like level 8 is fun.
You
Once-
feel special.
Yeah, the first time you run into them otherwise is probably... trying to think.
South Shore, I think.
Yeah, not Barrett Hills. Don't say the name of the zone, I gotta think of it on my own. Hills Bradfoot Hills. Is that really Hills? That actually sounds weird. It is Hills Bradfoot Hills. It starts and ends the same word, essentially. That is a fun place, even though there aren't many quests there. I really like that zone as an alliance, even. By the way, I'm just
It's
picking
even
up
cooler as a horde one.
some herbs and ores and such. I remember back when I was a noob and always out of money, I would love killing spiders in Hills Bradfoot Hills for gold for some reason. Hear a slightly weird noise. I think it might be my desktop. Probably a fan running.
Oh, I got a staff. I'm gonna use it.
Oh, nice. It's kind of funny. Classic WoW uses more CPU and GPU than LotRO uses for me. And it runs better. I mean, how do you pull up frame rate? I thought it was Alt-R. Control-R. I don't even know what settings I'm on. Oh, I could turn the settings up. Why don't I have them up? Apparently I wasn't maxed out on my settings, and turning them up doesn't change my FPS. One thing I will say, kind of like with LotRO, there's a lot of clutter on the ground. I usually like that density a lot lower. Okay, that might be a little bit low. As long as it doesn't change the quality, that would be the concern, if it changes the quality versus just the density. Are you out of the cave, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, there you are. I was looking for you a lot closer than you actually were. So it is at the island for the quest we're heading to. Glad you can teach us all this stuff, Mistweaver. If we can
I
ever
guess what's in that cave
herb
again?
that thing.
That cave spawned another ore deposit.
Wow. Somebody wants to buy Ghost Wolf. That's one thing just in general, I guess, about WoW versus LotRO. While there are definitely exceptions to this, seems like a lot more people are all about speeding by in WoW compared to LotRO.
Let me get my stats still up.
That's an interesting staff. But yeah, don't get me wrong, there are definitely people in LotRO that are all about speeding through things. Not that it's a bad thing, like either way. It's just something I noticed.
I feel like LotRO is a game you shouldn't speed through.
You should?
You shouldn't.
Shouldn't? Oh, yep. I could even agree with not necessarily shouldn't speed through, but I think either way works in WoW completely fine. With LotRO, you can miss so many things compared to WoW, I feel like. Yeah, here it is. I remember it now being at a beach like this.
Whoa, a tree.
Don't mind us, a random tree right here. I'm clicking the wrong thing. You know, I still have that neutralizing agent for Silverline Lake. Yeah, these trees don't look suspicious or anything.
There's no other trees like this in the entire zone. And they just so happen to be right next to a Naga flag.
And they're right on the beach.
Yeah, like, what? I mean, I guess that would make sense because of the water.
Yeah, I feel like it's intentional. I feel like it'd have to be intentional that they're so obvious, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, LotRO is definitely very
experience
focused. Giesel?
Well, I'm not even talking about like experience focus. I'm talking about like there's so much stuff you have to do in that game.
Yeah,
that's like
that is true.
Low level content that affects your end game experience.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that as well, like trait points and even virtues and what's the other thing that I talk about? Oh, not so much at low levels, but imbued LIs.
Yeah, but that starts at level 100, and that's you got.
Yeah, kind of starts at 95 now, though.
Does it?
The imbued LIs don't start at 95, but it's good to start focusing on them around 95.
Oh, yeah.
Which is something, if you're just playing the game and just going through the story and all that, probably wouldn't know.
Did you get credit for that, by the way?
Yep. Or just going to follow him to run over him. Don't mind us.
Yeah, don't mind us. We just came out of those trees.
Silver Mistile. There's Azure Mistile, Silver Mistile, and Blood Mistile. I think
there
M
are
and Veil.
2 quests here, by the way, but
there's what?
2 quests.
Oh, where? On the island?
South beach. Yeah, on this island.
Okay.
South of,
you want to do them?
on the south side, and then on the north side that we're closer to.
Yeah.
The north quest is a group quest, though.
For the Russian name fellow, they said they valored at 82 in Rohan, and that's exactly probably what I would do. My Guardian is at level 83, something like that, ready to head into West Rohan, and I would valor a character to get to the fun stuff. I believe LotRO gets a lot more fun at level 120, kind of coincidentally, I think, what the valor takes you to. And you get to skip all that trait point grind, and if you level all that way up, you can even actually have extra trait points, so it's really nice. And even though it's kind of silly to valor to 120 when you're already level 80 something, I actually don't think it's that silly, even though it might appear silly. And you are resuming. I gotta go the other way for an herb real quick.
I gotta go that way too for another copper ore. Oh crap, I've got 2 dudes on me.
I would have. Well, okay, I'll hurry up.
I'll be fine. I'll just throw Gift of the Naru on and cast a rank 2 healing wave.
Gift of the Naru is a nice heal. Heals basically my full health, actually. Yeah, Minas Morgul, it's surprising how fun that place is. Even the Mordor Besieged.
See, I haven't even gotten that far yet because I'm trying to do the book quest because there's like LI stuff that you get and
Which book quest are you on?
I'm nearing the end of Mordor.
Black Book of Mordor? Okay, that goes through Minas Morgul though. I don't know why I was trying to
I'm nearing the end of the
yeah, you'll get to the interlude shades in the swamp, and then after that I think it goes to Minas Morgul content proper. But yeah, there's both Mordor Besieged and the Morgul Vale. That is, you ain't Reinhardt. Makes me think of Reinhardt. And actually, if it were a paladin or something, I feel like it'd be a thematic name. There's also these zones after Minas Morgul. I will say Wells of Langflood is kind of an okayish zone to me, and the same with Elder Slade, but War of Three Peaks phase of the Elder Slade zone is super fun to me as well.
It's because it's dwarf.
While I am not a fan of playing dwarves, I do like dwarves. I know I used to just dislike them in general, but they have some fun quests sometimes. When it's not in Moria and not dealing with Mazog. But that's more so elves anyway, it seems like.
Yeah, you don't really start dealing with the bad parts of Mazog until you go into Lothlorien.
Yeah, I don't like Mazog, the storyline there, anymore. It goes on way too long like Rohan to me.
I have not come to kill you, Night Elf, and the gods did not do this.
Legion. That ain't for a few expansions from now. Dang, he's just crying. I didn't even read all that, I just wanted to see what he had to say. At least like 10% of what he had to say.
What a chicken. So we gotta loot one thing off these guys. You know how long this is gonna take?
Let's see. How many more hours did we have? 1 more hour?
No, like 30 minutes at most.
30 minutes? Never mind. Oh yeah, you're an hour ahead. That's right. I was thinking we still had an hour left till 4:30. But that's because I have an hour left till 4:30.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you want to do this quest and then wrap it up then? I don't want to hold you too long.
Sure.
Yeah, that is maybe true, that Wells of Langflood is... Oh, I was reading chat. You don't have a res.
No, not yet.
Should I honestly just go ahead and get res sickness? If we're at wrap-up point and do that quest later? That's a long walk back. I don't mind walking back if you have the time, but...
No, you can go ahead and take rest sickness and we'll just...
Okay.
I can just hearth back there and we can...
Yeah. So it sounds like it's about wrap-up time for this.
And it looks like we have the learning the language quests available to us anyway.
Oh yeah, I really want to pick up skinning, so I can skin some stuff on the way, so that'll work. Oh yeah, you don't even get res sickness at this level. That was kind of silly.
Oh yeah.
That's a level 10 thing.
Warm wishes to you.
And then it's only like 2 minutes for level 2 or something like that. Okay, let's commune. Teaches the user to better understand Stillpine Furlbog systems. Yay.
Might as well train before we get off too.
Yeah, that is something I've been excited for almost half a level. 12Q. Do we get Ghost Wolf yet?
Not for another 12 levels.
Oh, we also get Earthshock rank 2. That's a little bit more zappy damage. Stoneclaw Totem, that is going to be... That is the Taunting Totem, okay. And then Lightning Shield.
And Rockbiter rank 2.
And Rockbiter rank 2. Lots of good stuff. That's a pretty big level for us, it seems like. I feel like Shaman are a lot of levels. There's lots of exciting things.
Yep.
We picked an exciting class. I mean, I knew I liked the class, but I kind of forgot how exciting it was almost every level up. This happens to me sometimes where I try to drag and drop a skill out and I have to like click a random skill in my spellbook to get rid of it. Oh, I did not get Lightning Shield yet. I'll also go ahead and move my food, get that organized a little bit. Actually, I have keybinds for that with control equal and control minus. Had something in my eye. I don't know why, but I don't like to rub my eye so much during streams with like a face cam. I feel like it's a not good thing to do, but I don't really know. I'm going to herb something. But yeah, if that is all we have, I suppose it is time to wrap up the stream. I don't know, I might pick up skinning on my own time. I don't think that'd be a super exciting thing that people would miss.
Nah, probably not.
Oh, apparently this is an Azure Snapdragon for a quest and it tracks on my herbalism tracking.
Oh, that's cool.
I forgot it does that, but there's another one right here. I feel the need to pick it up. I'm going to have to stop at some point. I still have my Hearthstone, and we're probably not going to play until... That's actually one thing we can go ahead and do. At the end of streams, I usually talk about what I plan to do next. So tomorrow... would you want to return to this tomorrow or Monday?
Work 2 to 10, I don't know what I work Monday.
2 to 10 p.m. I assume tomorrow.
Yeah, so that'd be 1 to 9 your time.
Okay. So probably don't want to do that in the morning, I'm guessing. And I don't really want to either, actually. So I don't know if I will do anything tomorrow. I was thinking about taking tomorrow to just work on videos or streaming in the evening. I'll see if my Ken and LotRO perhaps has anything planned. Otherwise, one possibility is I quest on my own and you catch up to me, but we don't have to do that if you really want to try to stick to this.
Sorry, what was that?
If I spent tomorrow evening questing on my own and you catch up, but I don't know if you want to get that split, and if you actually want to keep up with us together.
I don't care. Just
okay.
Tell me what you did.
Okay.
And I'll catch up.
I'd probably do pretty minor stuff with how slow I am overall. Probably get my skinning up and that type of stuff, and then otherwise probably do some quests, of course.
Yeah.
But that would be okay with you?
Skinning and herbing. I don't care.
Okay. Then yeah, my tentative plan is to do probably a short stream tomorrow, like 2-ish hours of classic WoW. And then I know Monday, well, Tuesday we'll get update 30 for LotRO. That seems like the plan. At least that's the current schedule. Who knows how Standing Stone Games will stick to that. And if we get the patch notes Monday, that is when I would do that video, and probably have another video for Monday that I will spend this afternoon finishing editing. So yeah, I actually have plans for the early part of the week for once. But yeah, I am dropping frames, it looks like, so people might not be able to hear my outro, but I'll go ahead and get this going so we can get wrapped up. So as far as this stream goes, I hope you all enjoyed it, and hope you enjoyed Dan being here to join along with it. I did, for sure. It helped keep things going, especially with me starting WoW BC Classic for, well, the Burning Crusade for the first time, but returning to Classic WoW for the first time in probably over a year. I did not even know it's been that long. Wow. And with that, if y'all did enjoy, please consider liking and subscribing for more, or becoming a channel member to support the content, and thanks for joining and chatting and watching, everyone.